Okay, so for this project, we are going to work on the tiles first, and then we will work on the cup, and we'll change the coffee in here and make it more like a thicker, nicer kind of coffee top with the foam. Maybe we'll change I like this position of the cup where the handle is right here, and then the spoon is showing a little bit more than this. But I like, on this one, I like the tiles. So I'm going to start with the tiles. This is the drawing. The canvas was primed in burnt umber and titanium buff as a wash, and then just splatter some burnt umber in there. Most of this is not going to show, but it would be nice to show some suggestion of texture in there. All right, now for the tiles, we're going to start with the one in the corner right here. So we're going to be using Prussian blue. You're welcome to use Prussian blue, or you can use Payne's gray, any dark blue you have. It will work. Any dark blue. Okay, let's do that. These are intricate, beautiful tiles. They're all over. You find them all over in Turkey. Okay. Wait. This is not the right one. It's going to be a bit confusing, eh? Okay. So we're painting inside, right here. And it doesn't have to be exact. These tiles are not perfect. They're handmade. I'm not going to worry about the shape because we're going to be putting we'll fix it after. So if I need to enlarge the shape, I will do it after, or change shape of the pattern. Wow, you have to keep an eye on what I'm painting, otherwise I lose the pattern. You're so quiet. Okay. Reminds me of the Moroccan motif. Okay. Very relaxing. Okay. Maria, are you working on in a sketchbook? Are you using a sketchbook?
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to wait until I get the new cup because
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same pattern. I mean, the tiles are the same.
Oh yeah. But
You prefer to
I'm
wait.
just prepping right now
Okay.
for the bridge with the people.
Oh, yes, yes. You're prepping
Yeah.
for that one for tomorrow.
Yeah. But I have a little idea. I think I might put ballerinas going across.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
have
I
an idea.
like that.
I might put ballerinas.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. I want to see that.
Yeah. So I'm just tracing the bridge. I watched the demo that you had on, putting in the trees.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched that, and so it came to me, and I thought, oh, I said, I mean, I do like what I see there. I could do too, but I thought, wouldn't it be cute
To have a
to
ballerina.
see a ballerina, but also with her male dancer, right?
Nice.
And then others on the other side, you know how you have the core, right?
Right.
And, yeah.
I like
Although,
that.
I mean, I do love the man holding the umbrella and the bride.
Yes.
I mean, it's such a whimsical.
It is
scene.
actually.
It could just have
It's
be about
cute.
anything. Anyone could be going over that bridge, right?
Yeah, it's cute. It's very cute.
You could have anything, anyone.
That's true.
Your imagination could just go wild, right?
Yeah, I like that. Yes. So you can be creative with this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pause and then we'll come back to this. Okay, so the blue is done. So I'm mixing titanium buff and burnt umber, and I'm just working on the pattern motif that I have here, where it's the part that is off-white, and I'm using both, mostly little bit of burnt umber, but mostly titanium buff. And this will allow me as well to adjust anything here that needs to be adjusted. And I'm just gonna go over all of this, and then I'll go and add the turquoise part. So turquoise part, I'm gonna use phthalo blue, and white. Let's see, hopefully it will be the right color. Okay, let's get some white. Not quite the same, because the one in the reference is a bit more green. See this one here? If I add white to this. No. Okay. We'll just put some yellow. Any yellow. I'm using cadmium yellow light. Yep. It should be more like a bluish yellow. I'm sorry, bluish green, I should say. Yeah, good enough. All right. These patterns are, or the tiles, when you see them in the bazaar, all around, everywhere in the bazaar or in the shops in Turkey, they are so beautiful. Colors and textures and patterns, and so creative. I'll add a little bit of dark blue in here. Just a tiny bit, so it doesn't look exactly the same everywhere. Yeah. Much nicer when it's not even. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. Right, this tile is done. Okay, so I just covered this part, the blue turquoise part, using phthalo blue, a little bit of cadmium yellow light, and a bit of white, and then just put the color in here. Now I'm going to move on to the next one, but before I do this, I'm going to take burnt umber, touch of the blue I'm using, Prussian blue, water, and I'm going to put a dark line in between the tiles. Okay. Now, there's one nice detail, which is not, I mean, we don't have to do it, but I think it will add to the tile. Tiles are a little bit lighter on the edge right here, because this is where it catches a bit of more light. So I'm adding white to titanium buff and burnt umber, and I'm just going to put this white light edge right here where it let's see, yeah, where the tile turns, or the tile is not flat, it has thickness. So I'm going to do that, and then there. All right, good. Let's move on to the one in the back right here, because we have the colors too. We have the turquoise. So these are stars, and I'm going to use the same color turquoise that I have here, but I'm going to put a little bit more of the blue. And you know, I'm going to put a tiny bit of burnt umber in here just to give it more earthy, an earthy tone, because that's too bright. And then white. All right, that's a good color. Burnt umber toned it down a bit, made it more kind of in between turquoise and earthy brown. Okay, so let's put some here. Let's start with the stars. So you can see what I'm doing because the light is too strong in the back. There we go. And these are not very kind of sharp. They're not very accurate. They look kind of irregular edges. I think we need to put tiny more a tiny bit more of the white or titanium buff. And I'll show you in a minute. I'm putting quite a bit of water in my paint for the paint to flow. So this is acrylic, it's going to dry darker. Actually, this part is better because there's more water in here in my paint. Let's take titanium buff, put titanium buff in here and the color, and just more titanium buff. Yeah. I'm doing it like this on purpose. I don't want to have a defined kind of pattern. Okay, let's add. I can go back and adjust all of these kind of colors in there once I work on with the burnt umber and white after, or burnt umber and titanium buff. Now, let's do the inside, which is kind of more like you can use, it's kind of orangey yellow, but we can just use yellow ochre. Let's put some white. A little bit of yellow. I'm going to take titanium buff, tiny bit of burnt umber. I don't want to lose completely the base that I have, because I like the base. Something's not right here. I think I missed. Right, so okay, there's a little bit of red as well. But before we do this, I'm going to take again phthalo blue, bit of brown, and just kind of put a line, just a kind of a hint of a line. Okay. I'm gonna let it dry and adjust the yellow in there. But while it's drying, I'm gonna take a bit of, again, white, mix it with the titanium buff and brown, and just do the border like I did with the other one. Oh, okay, so just a bit, and then I take burnt umber and put these kind of browns dots in their imperfection. I mean, we'll work on the ones in the front more. The ones in the back, they're not very important. Okay. Okay, one more little thing, little detail. We don't have to put it, but it's nice. I'm gonna take a little bit of red, cadmium red medium. I'm gonna mix it with a bit of brown. And just leave it at that. All right, so next week we'll continue. Just drawing the pattern again. Just kind of gives me a better idea when I'm painting. And I'm just using a brown pencil crayon. So next week it'll be easier to paint the pattern when it's drawn properly.